Welcome everybody to episode 9 of Q&A. Without further ado, let's get on to your questions. So before we get started, I just want to clear up a couple things first. Last episode, I said that was episode 7. It was actually episode 8. So just said that just so you guys aren't confused. But anyway, let's get on to the questions. So the first one says, do you think the 4.7 inch and 5.5 inch iPhone 6 will make users switch from Android? Well, it all depends on a couple of things. First, the phone. That's kind of what the main question is asking. But next is operating system. If someone stayed with Android forever, they're probably not going to switch. But you know, if you're not a big, huge time user, like if you absolutely care what you're using, people might switch over. It really depends on your software preferences. Really, phone's a phone. It pretty much matters what it's running. So I think the 4.7 inch will probably get people to switch, but 5.5 inch probably not, because most Android phones are usually about 5 inches. They have some like flagship ones like the OnePlus One, like the Note 3. Those are pretty big phones, but those are kind of like more for business people or something. So I do think that the 4.7 inch iPhone will get people to switch. However, I think 5 inches might kind of be the sweet spot for most people. So I think it will get more people to switch over, but not as many as you're probably thinking. Why did you start making YouTube videos? I originally started making YouTube videos because I loved unboxing things, showing people what is new in tech, what there is available, what you can get. And I want to provide this to people who are less fortunate and don't have the ability to go buy an iPhone 5S on the day it comes out, unbox it, and get to see it for themselves. That's why I always try to bring you guys first look content. That way you get a nice look at it, know what you're buying before you buy it, and know if it's good before you want to buy it. And the other reasons I wanted to make like help videos and help people who were having technology problems. So I love helping people with technology, and that's kind of why I wanted to work at Apple and help people with their Apple need problems. But this is pretty much the same thing. I'm just helping guys on videos. If you could take one tech item with you, what would it be? Oh, this is hard. I have actually thought about this many times. I've been asked this many times as well. And there's just lots of different things you could do, and it's kind of impossible to choose one. Like, let's say I bring a battery pack. Well, that's a tech item, but then I can't bring an iPad to charge it. But if I bring an iPad, I can't bring a Wi-Fi router. So it's just really difficult to say. But I would say, probably my iPad, right? Probably my iPad Air. It's because it gets good battery life, has a big screen. If I would probably bring a computer, but then I do have all these games on here where there's not as many games on the computer, and kind of get better battery life on the iPad. So I probably would say that, but then after like 9 hours or so, my battery's gone. But that is probably what I would bring. Are you going to get the Fire Phone? What do you think of it? I am not going to get the Fire Phone. As you guys probably know, I'm not on AT&T, but you could definitely buy unlocked for $650. But I'm not going to switch over to AT&T because I just switched to T-Mobile. But I do seem like, I don't really know. It's running Android, but it's running overlay, a huge overlay of Amazon's own service thing. So I'm not a fan of the operating system. It does not look good at all. I prefer stock Android much better. And 3D phones, wasn't that like 5 years ago or something? Yeah, it just kind of seems like a gimmick or something with 4 cameras on the front. Move your head, it moves for you. How often are you going to be moving your head and tilting the phone, just admiring that 3D look? I don't think it is worth it for $650, but it is up to you, but I am not going to get it. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I love doing this, and as long as you leave questions, I'll keep doing this forever. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Mark, and have a great day.